What's up, everybody? It's your boy Will the Tiger. I'm here today to interview the new upcoming hip hop artist Rae Monique. What's up, Ray?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing today?
I'm doing really good, and yourself?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for taking this interview.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate, you giving me the opportunity to even do this interview. It's dope.
You want to tell the fans where you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Pomona, California, repping at 909.
I.e.
Yeah.
That's cool. How'd you start rapping?
Actually, I started when I was about like 10. I was my cousins, they would rap and stuff, and my dad, he would record and all that. And they'd come in and out the house, and I was just little, like checking them out. And I was like, man, I want to do something like that. So I would write my rhymes to the side, and eventually I showed them, and they took me serious after that. So that's when all started.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good story right there.
Thank you.
Now, I heard a couple previews on your Instagram page. Do you have any
Uh,
new projects coming out this year, like albums or mixtapes? I hope so, because what I hear so far sounds dope.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, I have a mixtape that I'm gonna drop pretty soon, but I just got to find like cover art and stuff like that to finish it. But yeah, I'm gonna be uploading it like on social media, SoundCloud, YouTube, all that.
Okay, that's good. And do you have a YouTube yet, or are you
I
gonna make one?
I have it. Oh, I have a YouTube. I'm in the process of like getting it all together and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna post it real soon, and I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Let me know for sure, because I definitely want to subscribe so that I'll know anytime you upload something.
Thank you.
A lot of artists, like the Drummer Boy freestyle, the Drummer
Uh-huh.
Boy challenge that you did. Honestly, I think to me you're an instant top five. I hope they at least put you in the top five so Drummer Boy can choose between you and somebody else, and maybe you'll win.
Man, I appreciate that. That means a lot.
Oh yeah,
I hope so.
your verse was hard, and a lot of people are recognizing you right now for it too.
Yeah, like it's all surreal. I didn't even think that I would do the contest at first because I was kind of like nervous. You get that little feeling in your like that inside voice, like what if? So I was like, I don't know. But then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because it's a good opportunity. Why am I gonna just let it pass?
Yeah, and have you had people before telling you that you were a dope rapper, or do you not really let a lot of people hear you?
Honestly, yeah. Well, actually, I had a old YouTube channel and I had posted some old tracks before, and people would give me feedback and stuff, but I think I didn't really post a lot of stuff for people to notice. But now that I guess I did, I'm getting love from it that I didn't expect, but I appreciate all of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's the way to be too. Just appreciate the fans, appreciate people that like your music and stuff like that. I don't know if you have any personal tracks, but I saw a clip on your Instagram about some kind of personal stuff from last year, the older
Oh
post
yeah,
that you did.
yeah,
Is that something that you're gonna make into a song or anything?
yeah. Actually, it is one. It's like a little snippet of a remix I had did, and I have a couple of tracks that are personal. Like I try to be as diverse as I can. I don't want to stay in one spot or one category because I feel like when you stick to one thing, it's not always gonna be relevant or you know. So I try to just mix it up a little bit and see what else I could do.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely really dope right there. Most of my favorite artists are very diverse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite rapper?
Actually, I do. DMX has always been one of my favorites. Like especially his personal stuff. Like he goes really deep into it.
I should have known that you were a DMX fan because that's one of my favorite artists ever.
Really?
Like the songs "Slippin'"
Oh yeah, that's one of
and the
my
stuff when
favorites.
he gets really deep, and like his other stuff where he's just talking gangster shit or whatever.
Yeah.
That's lyrical too.
Uh huh.
But to be able to bring the fans into your world on a song and feel how you're feeling and feel your pain, it's so hard to do that. And he does it so well, or well, he used to do it so well. He's not
Yeah.
really recording music no more, but I still love DMX.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like that's true. You know what you're saying, how he could just go from like hard lyrics to deep and vulnerable. I think that's like the best thing that you can do as an artist. Like everybody, we could throw that gangster stuff out. We could throw like I got this, I got that. The whole confident thing. But it's like it's a whole different level when you could interact with people and give them something to relate to. Like on a deep level.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's one of the realest artists that I've ever listened to because whenever he's rapping, like you can tell he feels it. That's how he really feels, no matter what he's talking about. That's how he really feels.
Yeah, like the emotion.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, do you have a favorite album by him?
Album, I would have to say the one, where it has the slipping and the
Yeah, where he's covered in blood.
yeah, like the Omen. That was one of my favorite tracks.
Oh yeah, me too. The one where he's talking to the devil, right?
Yeah, like he's going back and forth. That was really creative.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love the album too, but it's hard for me to choose between that one and then there was X,
Oh yeah, that's true.
the one that had oh it had a bunch of hits on it, but it had that the one with Cisco, what these bitches
Uh-huh.
want or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just he's just a complete artist in every sense of the word.
Yeah, that's why like he's one of my favorites because I feel like man, he could go from this like like I said the gangster rap, and then he got the vulnerable side and showing all emotion and stuff, and I like that. And that's something I kind of I want to do eventually down the line, put my personal tracks out and stuff.
I love that kind of music. It's just amazing. Do you have any other favorite rappers? A couple others?
I listen. Well, actually, like the Drummer Boy Contest. Actually, I'm a big fan of him. I just, if we're from the same city, and I like how his music is it has that new sound, but his lyrics are just like I don't know how to explain. You know what I mean? Like it's that new sound, but it has a little bit of old flavor to it.
Yeah, he kind of does really well with mixing old school and new school together
Yeah.
without like ruining the music.
Uh-huh. And that's something I like, like when you could bring a little bit new and then still have that old flavor. Like that's dope right there because it's not the same as what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about being an artist. Hip
Yeah.
hop is all about being original, and the people that are original and stay true to themselves are the ones that have longevity in the game.
Mhm.
Like if you just switch up real quick to have one hit, that's what you're gonna be, a one hit wonder.
Yeah, I agree. Like you do what's out right now, and you're like, oh, let me do that because it's out right now, and it's popping. So I'm gonna be popping too. And it's like once that's gone, you go with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. And that's why like my favorite rapper, Brother Lynch, he never changed his style up.
Mhm.
And he had chances to sell out and become a big artist for major record labels and he decided not to. But he has like a cult like following, like his fans that love him, really, really love him and they support his career. So that's what
Yeah.
it's all about, finding
Yeah, that love.
what works for you, stay true to yourself and I mean just keep doing you. If
Uh
you
huh.
try to be fake and phony, then people are eventually going to see through that.
Yeah, that's true. As of artists, I would say like DMX, Drummer Boy, cause like when it comes to new stuff, and I listen to a lot of old things. Like honestly, like I like Lady of Rage. One of my best female artists that I like is her, and I like Exhibit. I listen to a little bit of everything. Mr. Shadow when it comes to like Chicano rap and stuff.
Yeah, Mr.
Um,
Shadow's a legend.
yeah, man, he's sick. And man, yeah, just like a lot of old music. I feel like it's the best the way they just deliver everything so smoothly.
Oh yeah, back in the late '90s,
Yeah.
that was the golden era right there. It was so
Yeah.
many people that were dope that were coming out, and you can tell because everybody was selling records. People aren't
That's
selling
true.
records like they were back then because the quality of the music has kind of went downhill.
Mhm.
You notice like in Chicano rap, they're the closest to how things were in the '90s out of any other uh genre of rap because
Yeah.
the stuff on the radio it's totally changed, way different. And Chicano rap has kind of kept their fan base because they kind
Yeah.
of stayed true to what brought them to the game, you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, do you have three artists that you want to work with if you ever get as big as Tupac or Eminem?
Man. Three artists. I would say,
Oh, and
as
like
much as
it don't have to be hip hop either. It could be whatever, any genre.
like I said, DMX is my favorite rapper. So he got to be on that list.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Man, to work with him, it would be crazy as hell. But yeah, he had to be one of mine. And Sugar Free, cause like the same city. So I was like, and he was one of the first, to do it. So I really want to work with him, and how he does is like he puts melody in his flow and everything like that. Like that's dope. And I would have to say, man, it's crazy because one of my artists that I want to work with, like one of my favorites. I mean, I won't get the chance, but Aaliyah,
Oh yeah, I loved Aaliyah. She was awesome.
yeah, how she had that like gangster style, but it was like so smooth.
So we're probably like about the same age because you listen to all the artists I listen to. I was born in the '80s.
Oh, actually, like 96.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh okay. Well
Yeah.
I'm way older than you then.
Yeah, like my I grew up listening to a lot of old stuff, like my family they play a lot of soul and, 90s rap, but like older than that, my dad, my mom, my cousins. So I always heard a lot of stuff. So that's why I consider myself like an old soul cuz I mean, I listen to new music, but that's not the main thing on my playlist.
Yeah, so you have like a diverse playlist. I have a very diverse playlist. I listen to stuff that people would be like, people will probably watch my channel and be like, "Will the Tiger listens to that shit? What?"
Yeah, like if you were to put your phone on shuffle, they're going to be surprised by some of the tracks that come out.
Yeah, they gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" And of course, I love oldies too. You know, being Mexican,
Oh yeah.
you have to.
That's what you grow up on. That's what you hear in the morning.
Yeah, that's what you hear in the hood when they have like big parties, big block parties. You hear
Yeah,
oldies all the way down the street.
that's what you hear in the hood on the streets. That's what you hear when your mom's, cleaning the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up on oldies way before I listened to gangster rap or anything.
Yeah.
That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, same here. Like I would always they'd play like, Jimmy Reed. Jimmy Reed is one of my favorites. It was one of my grandpa's favorites. He always played Honest I Do. That was one of my favorites. Can't Go Wrong, Barbara Mason.
Yeah.
Uh yeah. And
One
Smokey
of
Robinson.
one of my favorites was the "I'm Your Puppet." I don't I'm not even
Oh
sure who
yeah.
sings that song, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess you.
So besides Aaliyah, is there anybody else you'd want to work with?
I would say, honestly, I would like to work with one of the, like, how we were just talking about oldies?
Yeah.
Thinking of it now, I think that would be really dope to work with one. I would have, like, Barbara Mason,
Yeah.
it's just a lot of singers don't have that same style as a lot of the old ones do. Like that soulful sound.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was definitely like a thing of the times, you know, 50s, 60s. It was just the style they had.
Yeah, so I would say, like, either Barbara Mason or I love Erykah Badu. I like a lot of soulful stuff.
Oh, that's a good one right there. I love Erykah Badu too.
Yeah, and like for hip hop, she's good. She's like the perfect match.
Yeah, like her and Mary J. Blige, they have their own styles that can never be duplicated.
Yeah, that's true.
And just the whole sound, the Erykah Badu sound. Like I don't know if she's the best singer. I don't know if you could say she's the best singer ever, but
Mhm.
nobody else sounds like her.
Yeah. Like her
She has
style
her
is just
own.
different.
Yeah, she has her own sound. She has her own style. Yeah, if you could just throw her on a hook
Uh-huh.
and rap, that's a hit right there.
Yeah, that would be really dope. Like I'm a really big fan of creativity, like different stuff. And if I had the chance to, Tina Marie,
Yeah, yeah.
if I had the chance to work with her, that would be a blessing. I love her voice.
Well, is there anything else that you want to tell the fans out there?
Yeah, I'm barely, I'm trying to get my whole, like I said, my mixtape, together, trying to finalize it. But as soon as I finish that, I'm already like writing and stuff for another one. So more stuff should come out. Well, actually, will come out. And I could throw the links at you and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully everybody rocks with it.
All right, and are you gonna do any hard copies of the mixtape?
Yeah, I am. I'm just looking for some art to work with. Trying to pick which one I need to. Actually, yeah, I'm trying to find someone I could work with and stuff like that. To finish it. But after I get that, it should be done.
Okay, that's cool. So, are you gonna sell the hard copies online?
Actually, no, because I'm using it like it's promotional use. All my beats I didn't really get signed off, or I found them off, like internet.
Yeah,
Um,
I got you.
yeah, that started out artist. And after this project though, my next one, like I'm already starting it. But this next one that I'm doing, it's all original beats. I'm gonna have more, personal tracks too. Like try to be as diverse as I can in this next one.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Honestly, from what I've heard already, I know whatever you put out, it's gonna be dope.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I look forward to checking it out for sure.
Thank
And
you, man. It means a lot.
I thank you for your time for the interview.
Yeah,
And
no worries.
whenever you drop the mixtape, if you want, we can do another interview and you can just talk about the mixtape and the whole process and the theme of it and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I appreciate that.
Whenever you make the hard copies, is there any way
Uh,
that I could get one?
yeah, for sure, man. You'll be the first person I give it to.
I'll send you some money to PayPal for whatever, like shipping and handling or whatever.
Oh,
I'm
no, it's
good
all
on
good.
that.
Don't worry about it. Just send the address and I'll give it to you.
Okay. Make sure you sign it too.
I got you.
Yeah, I know you're gonna be huge one day.
Thank you. That means a lot, man. Like, and for you to, take the time out and do this interview with me and pick me as the person you want to interview, like, that's mad love. I appreciate that. I respect that.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. You too. Likewise.